changing the way of writing the name, right? So you can add your publications manually from here. Then you can add peer reviews, you can export your CVs, and this is the Academy, Web of Science Academy. Free of cost, you can take, you can, go through these courses, you can take those courses, learn at your own pace, give the test and get certified. And then recommended for you, these are, based on my browsing history. Remember, I told you that Web of Science records everything. So based on your pattern of browsing, the kind of keywords you're using, right? It understands that there's a lot of AI, by the way, at the back end on Web of Science. So Web of Science understands you as a researcher and your needs. Recommendations, right? You can view all these recommendations. It says based off your search history, right? You can view all these recommendations. It says based off your search history. Yeah. So lots of AI on Web of Science. Let's quickly get started now with searching on Web of Science. Do not focus on the keyword. Assume that you're using your own keyword. The purpose of today's session is to show you how to navigate on the platform, right? Not to show you what keyword is being used. More than 2 lakh results, right? Now, humanly, it is not possible for anyone to go through 2 lakh papers, right? If you type the same keyword on Google Scholar, some people may argue that Google Scholar is superior because it gives you more number of results. It gives you millions of results, right? But wait a minute. If you cannot read 2 lakh papers, how can you read millions, right? So those beyond a certain level, it just becomes numbers, which are really insignificant for you, right? If you cannot read it, it's of no use, right? So yes or no, you cannot read 2 lakh results, right? So there's no point in reading. It's common human tendency. I've seen people, as soon as they enter keywords, they start reading these results. Don't do that. Go back and do something about it. Try to read this number. Now I'm going to show you a couple of techniques. There's no right or wrong method. Adopt the way you want, right? Click here in this space, and you will notice that one more row has been added, right? You can add a keyword here, but wait a minute. You can use any of these operators and or and not, and then you can type something here. Let's just that I do not, and then you can type something here. Let's just say that I do not wish to enter an author's name, right? Why forcing me to enter an author's name? It's not like that. You can change it. If you notice, there's a drop down. Now, the good about science is, actually, the peculiar thing about Web of Science, sorry, this is what happens when you use somebody else's, sorry, this is what happens when you use somebody else's laptop. Sorry about that. Yeah. The peculiar thing about Web of Science, it is full of drop downs, full of them. And I've created my own slogan, and the slogan is, as soon as you see a drop down, just click, don't think. I know it's funny, but just click and you will see a lot of options. So from here, select whatever option you feel is appropriate. If you do not know the meaning of these words, topic, title, author, if you can't differentiate between these two things, there's a summary on the right-hand side. You can go through this. Even examples are given for your reference, so you can use any one of these. Let's go with topic. Topic or keyword is the same thing. Let's go with topic, and let's think here. Diesel. Search. So from 2 lakh, so again, you will notice use 2018. Do not mention 18. Don't mention 18, or don't write 95. You have to write 1995, right? And if you want to give a range like this. Give a range like this. Mention complete years and hyphen in between. Okay, so I'll go with year published, and then let's enter 2020. So I want to see all the publications on diesel and engine published in the year 2020, right? Let's see. 3571. So remember what we started with, more than 2 lakh, and now we're looking at 3,500 results. Now the answers may change. Can you read so many papers? Some people may say yes, some people may say no, which is okay. If the answer is yes, you can read, that is where you stop your searching, and that is when you start reading the articles. If the answer is no, then you can continue refining, right? The problem is people don't stop searching at all, and you may reach a number like 5 or 7. You can reach single digits or double digits. Those results are not good, right? Result should be ideally within digits, right? More than at least 100. Because if the result is too less, you may be missing out on some important papers. You may be eliminating them by default, right? So don't do that. Here, I can look at these results on the right hand side. Yeah. Now the other